Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, I play a video series of videos I do for the while. I go over there try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't planning to do this review. I was planning to do something else, but this came along, so... But we'll get to that in a moment. Yes, indeed, it's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there, try food and or drink items. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to crush it up with the old chompers that I got inside my mouth. You know, they're not in the best of shape, but they're, you know, I keep them, you know, they're doing what they need to do. Take care of your teeth, folks. Cost you thousands of fucking dollars later on in life. I'm just saying. But now I'm going to go over there, I'm going to talk about stuff, the windpipes and, you know, the whole thing and vibration and such. It's a science. Trust me. But yes, I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes. Well, specifically my grody work coat. Typically when that's the case, that means that I was on my way home from work. I found some shit to review. That's definitely the case today. Because I specifically went over there, stopped off at the Speedway over by where I live. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna grab like some stuff, you know, and I had like one thing in my head that I was like, I'm gonna review this if it's available. That specific thing, they have a, I guess it's a slushie at this point, because Speedway is owned by 7-Eleven, called Vanilla Dream, and I've been wanting to try it because it's there, but it's never available. It's always like constantly mixing. I don't know if it's broken or what, but they did have another new one. So, folks, we're doing boom! It is, it's green. It is, okay, I saw that thing on the bottom there, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, that's the bottom of the straw. Yes, it's very green. It's kind of hard to see. I guess this is, like I said, I guess this is a Slurpee or an Icy or what the hell ever. No, it's a Slurpee. The cup says it's a Slurpee. This is the Lemonchella Slurpee from 7-Eleven / Speedway. Sure, I enjoy frozen drinks, and if there was one good thing about 7-Eleven taking over Speedway, and there weren't many, it was the fact that, at the very least, over by me, the Speedway that it used to be, well, it's still a Speedway, but they only ever had like 4 flavors of frozen drink, and they never changed them. It was like the blue one, the red one, the Coke, and I think Mountain Dew. Now they at least get some different stuff in. But anyway, let's try a thing because it's clearly melting at the bottom. So, I'm surprised, what with it being Lemonchella, that it isn't like yellow. But ooh. I'm starting to wonder if it wasn't Limonchella. What with the green and now the taste being way more similar to lime than lemon. Also, I was just going to get a medium one because I'm like, well, it's for a review. You know, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I figured I would, but I shit you not. I grabbed the medium-sized cup and I went to put the medium-sized lid on it. It's the same one as this one. Same thing for the large and the medium. And for the life of me, couldn't get it to happen. I was basically crushing the damn cup trying to get it to fit. And finally I said, to hell of it, I'll try the large. And sure enough, it snapped on perfectly. So I see your game, 7-Eleven / Speedway. I see your game. Hashtag 7-Eleven conspiracy. It's got to be like Limonchella. I must have misread it or something. Because that's a lime flavor. That's a lime flavor. It's nice. It's really tasty, actually. I actually really like when they use, like, citrus type things for the base for Slurpees. Like when some of them I run into, they'll have, like, a Sprite Slurpee. I actually really like that because it's nice, it's cold, it's, you know, doing all the things a Slurpee is supposed to do. But then it also has that, like, sort of refreshing aspect to it. That's the case with this, because this basically tastes like a frozen limonade, and I'm perfectly down with that. I enjoy lime as a flavor quite a bit. I'm a big fan of the Lemon Sprite. I like this. Plus, it's such a pretty green. Yeah, I mean, it's got a nice lime flavor to it. It's got a little bit of a acidic hit, a little bit of a tartness to it, but not much. It's mostly lime flavor and then kind of sweetness, but you do get enough of that, tanginess that, it's there and it's nice. It's not abrasive. I'm down with it. Yeah, I really like that. It's got a little tartness. It's got a little sweetness. The lime flavor comes through nicely. There's no weird aftertaste or anything. It works really well as a frozen drink. And like I said, I enjoy the fact that, with the citrus aspect of it, even though there's probably like citric acid or something in it. No way of any fucking actual limes or lemons or whatever was used in this thing. But I like the refreshing aspect that it brings to it. Because, usually for like a cold drink, you're not... it might be refreshing on like a hot day or something. It's not a hot day, clearly. But adding that little, it's nice. I like it. There's nothing I don't like about this. I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to do the Vanilla Dream. Maybe at some point it'll be available, or maybe I'll have to go to a different station to see if they have it. I don't know. But I'm no longer disappointed. I think this is a very tasty beverage. It will go well with my my little mini tacos that I got. I'm not going to review these because they've been around long enough. I feel like if you want me to review them, let me know in the comments section. Just go over there and be like, hey, we'd like to know how you feel about the mini tacos. I guess I could review them. But I'm not planning to. I'm very down with that. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. I think for me, this works perfectly fine. Like I said, it hits on a lot of things that I personally enjoy. I love, citrus stuff. It's not overly tart. It's a nice frozen drink. Like I said, I don't have anything that I dislike about this. As for recommending it to other people, I don't think there's too many people who would take issue with this. If you're not into like lime and citrus and stuff, then it's probably not going to be for you. But like I said, it's not overly tart. It's not overly sweet. And, I could see some people just not being their thing, but I think for most people, they probably enjoy it quite a bit. But anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental, stupendous rest of the year. Excuse me. And folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly 7-Eleven conspiracy rest of your life. Because, if you're gonna have a conspiracy theory, model your life after a conspiracy theory, might as well be one that's fairly harmless. At least that we know of. Who the fuck knows, folks? Maybe my cup size not fitting on the medium-sized cup, or my lid not fitting on the medium-sized cup, it all just relates back to Area 51 and Megalodon and Flat Earth and the whole thing. It all begins there, folks. Don't do that, by the way. None of that nonsense is real. None of that. Area 51 is real, but Megalodons are dead. The Earth is a fucking sphere, loosely. Anyway, final 2 things. I don't think those are hot takes, in my opinion. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Hell, like I said, I went in there. I was disappointed. The damn machine isn't working again. Frazzing. Could have gone over there and, I'm a white guy in my mid-30s. According to the internet, I'm entitled to go over there and be a giant asshole to people in public and expect that no repercussions will occur for some reason. Don't know where the fuck people got that idea. Well, most of history, sadly. But instead, I went over there, I found a solution, to my problem and moved on, did my thing. But Slurpee problems aside, life can actually be very stressful, very distressing at times. When we find ourselves in those situations, it's really important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to go find yourself a Speedway / 7-Eleven / I don't know, Del Loco Taco or some shit. I don't even know at this point. And maybe you're going to go over there and the Slurpee machine at your location is actually going to have the Vanilla Dream working. You're going to go over there, you're going to try it, and you're going to be like, you're going to hit me up in the comments and be like, Brandon, I found one. It's thing, you got to come here, you got to try it. But the problem is, you live in, the middle of, Mississippi, for just to call out a specific state. And be like, well, I haven't ever really been to the Mississippi. I mean, I've been on the Mississippi River a couple times, but, all right. So then I go over there and take, a road trip down to Mississippi, but then I don't know where I'm doing, and I'm getting lost. Then I have to call you up to go over there and find me. And, there's a wacky adventure. We avoid all the deliverance stuff because, less deliverance, more without a paddle. Because that had Matthew Lillard in it, and he's awesome. Also had Dax Shepard and the guy from Austin Powers, whose name I can't remember at the moment. Seth Green? Sure, why not? Or conversely, hey, just go watch Without a Paddle. That movie's still pretty funny. You can watch Deliverance if you want. That's not a funny movie. Bye.